Hello.
Okay, so I understand you guys are buying my Christmas holiday song collection?
But yes, we are. We already ordered.
You admit that you like that video too.
I have. I think it's very funny.
It's a great video.
It's hysterical.
It is hysterical.
It's a sign of notoriety, at least.
Yeah.
But Darth, I've been saying you've been a good debater, and these people don't believe me. They don't believe me, Darth.
No, I think we
don't. He's a good interrogator. He'd be great working for the FBI as long as he's playing the bad cop. He needs somebody to know balance. Maybe Danny could be the good cop and Darth could be the bad cop.
I don't think Darth wants to debate.
Well, I think no, I won't debate you because you're a scumbag. Because you double crossed me. Okay, you double crossed me. You decided that you wanted to be.
Do you even remember what I did?
Okay, why are you over talking me?
Okay. Because I like to overtalk, Darth.
I wasn't talking to you. I was speaking to Danny. If this is going to be, listen carefully. If this is going to be a typical atheist shit show, then I'm not going to waste my time with a bunch of man-childs. Okay.
What did you expect?
Okay. Well, I don't know. I have to find out till I interact with people.
Okay, go ahead.
But Danny's a scumbag, and he knows why he's a scumbag. If you want me to explain, I'm glad I will. Okay. So now, if you guys want to mock me, that's all fine and good. But if you want to, what I find is, can I listen, dude? Listen, I appreciate you inviting me on, but what I don't appreciate is when I'm talking when I have, people who just overtalk. I'm not hogging the microphone.
You are fun to listen to, so go ahead.
There's no topic that's been introduced.
Okay. Well, what I do find is the vast majority of the atheist YouTube community, with rare exceptions, are ballless, feckless, spineless cowards. Okay.
Sure. Yeah. Pretty much describes us.
Are you in the majority of the atheist community, or are you in the stream?
Yeah. The majority of the atheist community, many of them just refuse to have a dialogue. Like, for example, Doug from Pine Creek. You familiar with Doug?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I've known.
Okay, I interacted with him twice several years ago, and he got smoked. And so I called in less than a week ago. Nobody was calling in on his show, and he invited people to call in. And then he wouldn't let me interact with him. He kept on muting me, and then he proceeded to mock and ridicule me. So, he pretends like he's got brass balls, on his own show, but he doesn't want to have a level playing field conversation about his atheism versus the Christian worldview, right? Because he knows that if he does have a
interaction, and I thought it was pretty even on Doug's part, so I'm not quite sure what you're referring to.
Okay, who's speaking?
Scott.
My name's Scott.
Okay, I'm looking at the screen. There's some that it's for who?
Scott. Second up from the bottom.
Scott. Well, first, what you're not aware of how you could conclude it was a level playing field. When the fact of the matter is, I was muted much of the time, and then
you overtalk people and get loud.
Yeah, dude. Listen, do me a favor. Scott. This is very important. Scott, do me a favor. Scott, do you have a
interact with? And I'd really
let one person talk.
This interaction.
Okay.
Push the bong away. Call 911. You're delusional. That's not what happened.
So wait, hold on. Can I start the question?
I saw it, and you're delusional.
Yeah. Well, listen. Once somebody reveals to me that they're bullshitting and trolling, then I have no interest in speaking with you because that's not what happened.
And I don't have much interest in you either.
A valid question to you.
All right. Listen, I have no patience. All I want is to talk with serious-minded, intelligent.
Yeah,
atheists.
That's why I want to.
Not a fool like you, Scott.
That's why I know.
Moderation. Everybody, shut the fuck up. Like, seriously. Like, we're not just gonna.
Leo, I've been talking to.
Darth, you're an idiot. I don't like you. Like, okay.
Look, if you guys want to have a serious interaction with me, I'm game for it. If this is going to be a shit show, look, okay, fine. Then I'll talk with one person at a time. If we're going to have somebody who is a man-child, let me just say one more thing. If we're going to have somebody who's a man-child like Scott, I have no interest in dealing with idiots like that.
Okay, yeah, you want to talk? What? Hit me up.
What makes you
Let's
think
me.
I'm an idiot? I'm just saying I
Just
saw
let him
things
talk to
differently.
Leo.
than you.
Let him
Okay,
talk
would,
to
would you
Leo.
guys put him backstage? The guy's a moron. I
I
don't know.
keep
Maybe
trying.
he's high.
I keep trying. So
Which
Darth, you
one?
want to talk? You said you want to hold on. You said you want to talk, Darth.
Okay.
Hit,
I'll
what's the
talk
meme?
with one person at a time.
Yeah,
Okay.
hit me up. Hit me up. What's the meme?
Okay. Well, okay. What's your name? Is it Leo?
Yes, Leo. You can call me Leo.
Okay. Leo? What are you?
What do you mean? I'm a human
Are
being.
you?
Sagittarius.
No, I meant.
he's an
Are you an atheist?
Yes, I am an
All
atheist.
right. Listen. Okay. This is my last warning. Okay. If this is going to continue to be a shit show, I'll leave. Okay. So whoever controls the room, please put a stop to these mental midgets so I can talk with Leo. Otherwise, I'll just leave. I'm not going to waste my time.
So you
I don't
want to
work
take
on it.
control of the
Oh,
room?
Jesus Christ! Here we go.
Okay. Because I'd like to talk. Leo at least wants to have an
Okay.
intelligent interaction.
Hang on, Darth. Hang on, Darth. It's my channel. So, Scott, everybody, please let Leo and Darth talk. And if you guys overtalk each other, I'm going to do my best to mute one or the other of you. Okay? Go ahead.
Sounds good. So yeah, I am
Okay.
an atheist and a naturalist.
Okay. Can you tell me what precisely is your atheism? And why do you hold to it?
Atheism for me is the positive doxastic position that God does not exist.
Okay. And how did you come to that conclusion?
Through several means. I mean, it's a difficult question to answer because I'm a doxastic involuntarist, so I don't believe that I voluntarily come to hold to particular beliefs. So it was just the experiences that I've had have led me to the conclusion that at least most likely, there is no God.
So you're a biological robot?
I don't know what that means.
It means that you don't choose your thoughts. Whatever neural states you have are just simply from the cascading past events.
In a sense, yeah. But
Okay,
I would argue that there's still.
Then
a
I don't converse with answering machines.
Okay, then why are you here?
Then there's no point. Well, because I don't hold to that view. Okay.
Okay.
If you don't actually make choices in any of your beliefs, then there's no point in talking to you, because therefore you're going to be in a position where whatever comes out of your brain from your perspective has been billions of years in the making. So I'm not talking to an agent.
Wait,
Okay?
you do know that most epistemologists adhere to doxastic involuntarism, correct?
Okay, I really don't care what most other people believe. I'm talking to you right now. The fact of the matter is simply this.
Well, talk to me.
So you conclude, you have a conclusion. You either believe that what is fundamental to reality is either personal or impersonal, right? Now, did you just wake up one morning and you just went, oh, what's fundamental to reality is impersonal? Have you always thought that?
I don't believe that anything is fundamental to reality. I believe reality is the fundamental thing, and I would agree it is impersonal.
That's it. Well, you just contradicted yourself.
How?
You said, I don't believe anything is fundamental, but then you said reality is fundamental.
No, I said I don't believe anything is fundamental, that reality is fundamental to, or that anything is fundamental to reality. Or no, the other way around. That reality is not rooted in anything else. Reality is the fundamental thing. It isn't rooted in some other fundamental.
So then what you believe is that there is an unimaginable number of plurality of things that are independent and existing eternally. Is that correct?
No. Tenselessly, yes, but eternally, no.
That's what. Well, then, so you believe that things just came into existence?
No, I don't believe anything came into existence because time is tenseless.
Either you believe
temporal becoming is not a real.
Listen. Okay. So then you believe either you believe something is eternal or you don't.
No, the eternal is just the wrong word to use. Tenseless is the correct word.
Okay.
The universe exists as a nomological fact.
Tenseless has to do with grammar. Okay. Tense has to do with grammar. Okay. When we talk about eternal, we're talking about something. Please don't overtalk to me. You're not as smart as you think you are. Okay. Listen, just because you fast talk doesn't make you sound smart. Right? Now listen carefully. So you do not believe that there's anything singular that institutes and controls what's possible. Am I correct?
Yeah, that's not how we establish what's possible or impossible.
No, I'm not talking to we. I'm talking to you.
Sure,
I don't want to hear
as a species, as a society. That's not how we establish what's possible and impossible.
Okay. I'm talking to you. Okay. Now, is anything impossible?
Of course.
Okay. What is it that makes anything impossible?
Contradictions in its state of affairs. And I mean,
No,
well, are we talking
I'm
physical impossibility or logical impossibility? Because
I'm
there's
talking
distinct-
about metaphysical impossibility.
Well, metaphysical impossibility isn't really clearly defined in philosophy, so I would prefer if we talk physical or
listen.
logical
You can
impossibility.
bullshit.
Are you done, Leo?
Okay. Okay.
Yes, I
Listen
was.
carefully. Listen carefully. Okay. You said that some things are impossible. What is it that is fundamental, right? That will impose and secures what's impossible.
Well, it depends on which form of impossibility we're talking about. If we're referring to physical impossibility, that would be the laws of physics. If we're referring
I'm talking
to
about
logical
any impossibility at all.
Sir, please don't overtalk me.
Yeah.
If it's physical impossibility, then that would be prescribed by the laws of physics.
No,
If it's
I'm
logical
talking about any
impossibility,
impossibility.
that would be
Listen,
prescribed by the laws
Hold
of
on,
logic.
hold on a second. Listen. When I ask you a question, I'm just asking for you to inform me as to what your position is. I don't
just did.
need. Okay. I'm not looking for a community college lecture. Okay. Now,
I wasn't giving
I'm
you
talking
one.
about what is it that is fundamental that will institute and secure any and all impossibility.
It depends on what kind of impossibility we're talking about.
Okay. I just explained to you all.
Well, yeah, but what makes something physically impossible is different than what makes something
Okay.
logically.
I want to.
I was done.
Okay. I want to know what it is that makes anything at all impossible.
Right. What type of impossibility or possibility are we talking about?
Is I explained to you metaphysics, okay? Metaphysics governs everything, okay?
It does.
I want to know what it is. Look, it's not a complicated question. I ask this question all the time to people. All right.
It's not
Okay,
complicated.
so
It's just
I want to
nuanced.
know. Listen. Do you know what being verbose means?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Giving me a verbose response is not giving me a cogent response. I'll ask the question again, because all you're just doing is responding with verbosity. I want to know what it is that will implement and secure why anything is impossible. Anything at all.
I already answered.
Yeah, well, that answer was not satisfactory.
Well,
That's why
for
I'm
you it
asking the question
wasn't.
again.
But the thing is, it's not about
Yeah,
what you consider to be.
listen,
Please,
listen,
sir,
listen
please
to
don't
me.
overtalk
Listen.
me. It's
No, I'm
not
gonna
about
over-
what you. It's not about what you consider to be satisfactory.
I'm not-
It's about my position. You're asking me about my position, correct? Well, then I gave it to you. It might not be satisfactory, but it's what you're going to have to work with if you're having a discussion with me, which is what you said you're doing.
Time.
Okay,
If
you
keep on
done?
responding
You
to
ready?
me.
Go ahead.
I'm not going to waste my time with these childish responses. You are not responding to me like an adult. You're
Yeah,
just
I am.
being verbose. No,
I'm
you
not.
are not. Listen,
How,
dude.
how have
listen,
I been verbose? Can you explain?
I'm
how I've
not.
been verbose?
Listen, I'm not doing this. Okay, this is your last warning. Okay, all you're simply being is
warning.
hyper talkative. You are not specifically responding to what I'm saying. Okay, I deal with people like you on a regular basis.
Cool.
I'm not easily bamboozled. Now, I want to know specifically why anything at all. What is it that is fundamental, okay, to all things that makes anything impossible? It's a simple question.
Well, it's nuanced. What kind of impossibility are we talking about?
Okay,
You
I'm
seem to
waiting
think-
for your answer.
Well, yeah, I've given it to you. You seem to think that something that is physically impossible is impossible for the same reasons as something that is logically impossible. That's not the case. So you're going to have to specify particularly what you mean when you say impossible. Otherwise, I don't know how to answer your question in an honest manner. I mean, you want honest answers, don't you?
Okay, you're doing it again. My patience is very quickly evaporating. Okay, I want to know why is anything at all. Okay, is it impossible for me to jump to the moon?
Physically impossible? Yes. Logically impossible? No.
Okay. What would make anything at all either logically impossible or physically impossible?
Either the laws of logic or the laws of physics.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, are the laws of physics eternal?
No.
Okay. So how do you know that they will continue in the next 10 seconds?
I don't. I presuppose the uniformity of nature, generally given the consistency and applicability of our physical models.
Okay. Yeah, that was just a bunch of gobbledygook in that last sentence. Okay.
Sure, if you think so.
Listen. Do you think by being verbose you're sounding smart?
How have I been verbose? Can you please explain?
Okay,
how I've been verbose?
you're not getting this. You're probably just accustomed to talking this way. Okay, it's a bad habit, right? Normal people don't talk that way, all right?
Are you going to
Now,
respond? to anything I say?
Are you a school teacher, Darth?
Now, you said the laws of logic. Are those universals?
As well, which laws of logic?
All right, look, dude, I'm not doing this because every time. Last warning. Listen, last warning.
I'm trying to be honest.
Last warning. Listen to me. Last
logic?
warning. You're not listening
Logic?
to me.
What are we talking about here?
Hold on a second, Darth. You don't get to give warnings here. Just stop.
No. I will
behave like a gentleman, or I'll boot you.
I really don't care if you boot me. Go ahead.
I don't really care if you leave. So
good. I don't care. Leo, I'm just curious. Leo, how old are you?
25.
It doesn't fucking matter how old he is.
It does matter because I deal with a lot of immature males on the internet, and I want to know what his age is. I want to see.
Leo, just give me the word.
You can go ahead, kick me. I don't care. Okay, but you see, every time I ask you a question, Leo, it's always this multitudinous, definitions. Okay, if you're 25 years old,
you know what nuance is?
You need to start interacting me like you're an adult. Okay,
I have been.
The laws of logic, are they universal?
Which laws of logic?
Okay, we're done.
Logic,
Listen to me. We're
can
done,
I ask
Leo.
you a question?
We're done, Leo. No, we're done, Leo.
Do you understand that there are multiple forms of logic? Do you understand that there are multiple forms of logic?
Leo, we're done.
Do you understand that there are multiple forms of logic?
We're done.
So why do you keep responding?
Over talking him, just let him. Okay, Leo.
Yeah, we're done, Leo.
If you're done, Leo.
That's fine.
Leo,
no, he's done. I never thought I was done. I just want to ask him a question, and that's if Darth understands that there are more than one form
Leo,
of logic.
He's
every time I ask you. Every time I ask. All right, mute me again, and I'm leaving. Okay.
Well, he's saying that I'm asking you a question, and you're not answering it. Why?
All right. Okay. All right. Listen, we're done. I'm tired of you muting me. Okay. You see, this is the last chance, or I'm leaving. Okay, Leo. Every time I ask you a question. Okay, you respond to me with multiple questions back, and then you throw in verbosity. Okay, I'm done. You're an idiot.
We need specificity.
Okay, then go. You are not a superstar. We are not holding this room for you.
I know he's such an asshole.
He comes back. I don't mind doing it.
That was a little better than some of our interactions on Pal Talk. I'll be honest.
Good.
Yeah.